Hey Cancerians, how y'all doing? Welcome. We're going to be doing your second half of September general reading here. We're going to start off with some animal energy and then get right into the cards. In your meditation, I got a lot of woodland imagery, carving figures out of wood, a log cabin. I saw the words proof of concept, and a raccoon. It felt very much to me, of course we'll see what comes out here, but it felt very much to me about, you guys are in a place where you are building upon what works, your proof of concept. And it felt like there was this aspect coming through of like this inner aspect of you that's like about like take off that mask and don't forget to add that final ingredient that really makes the recipe just soar. Okay, we'll see what that has to do with. I just split the deck and got the raccoon, and I just saw that in your meditation. Let's talk about it, and then I'll pull one. But obviously, this wants to be talked about. The raccoon is very fastidious energy. Very much about attention to detail. The raccoon is about using the resources at hand and feeling all the more, all the richer for it, okay? The raccoon is an absolute pro at working with, what they have, right? Resourceful. But this is also about, possibly keeping aspects of ourself, pretty close to the, vest as it were, and not letting them shine through. But I think it's also, for you guys, it's like there's this piece of the puzzle or this ingredient where it's like, man, this is a beautiful pie. But it's like that final ingredient, those dusted pearls or that special sugar or butter, whatever that is. It's what feels like we're talking about here. It's that extra ingredient or that extra component that's coming into play. Something that maybe you discounted before or were missing or whatever have you, okay? Let's get a card for you guys. Okay, Gazelle. And then raccoon is at the bottom there. Okay. I feel like he wants to come out, so we're just gonna pull him out here. The gazelle, see how big the ears on the gazelle are? This is very much my waiting for the other shoe to drop energy here. It's like, just the biological imperative here of the gazelle is, needs to be able to hear danger from far off, that lion from far off, so that it can course correct and run away, so that it's not dinner, as it were. But this is a fearful energy. It is a fearful energy, okay? There could be a fear around missing something, missing out, or not seeing something as it clearly is. Something around that. Let's see what comes up for you guys, for my Cancers. Or it could be a movement away from this energy, but I'm getting that image of see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil, like those, because this is about seeing and this is about hearing. Okay, let's see what comes out for you guys. What's going on for my Cancers? I swear she has come up in almost every reading today. Okay. You guys are in my second half, and the Empress has come up for almost every reading today. It's kind of amazing. The Empress is this beautiful feminine energy. This is abundance, fertility, being a great receiver, right? This is beautiful here. But I want to point this out. Do you see how she's missing a shoe? And remember what I said with Gazelle? This is about waiting for the other shoe to drop. The Empress here, what I'm being called to talk about, it's almost like this fear of either losing what you have or losing momentum, or there's something, I feel like you guys have had some good stuff come to you, whether it's work opportunity or relationship or whatever have you, but there's something about a missing link or waiting for the other shoe to drop or having a backup plan. I just heard a backup plan if this thing doesn't pan out. Now we also have Queen of Swords, first time she's come up today, interestingly enough. You know, the Queen of Swords, very close to my heart. She reps air signs, right? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But you know, the Queen of Swords is very much about discernment. She expects the truth and nothing but the truth. And if you try to give her anything else, she will show you the sword. Not the most like warm and cuddly energy, but it is a strong discernment and removal of things, right? I feel like here she is acting as a counterpoint to the Empress here. It's almost as if you feel the need to protect what you have or have a backup plan if it doesn't work out in some way. Interesting. Right. The Death. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So Death, Scorpio energy here. You know, it's funny, the Queen of Swords and the Death has not come up at all, did it? Something is very, I feel like something is about to be illuminated for you that you previously missed or didn't see. Okay? I feel like it has something to do with the people that you surround. I'm not trying to freak you guys out. Please hear me when I say that. This could be an aspect of yourself that you had not seen before, okay? I feel like for a lot of you, it is an aspect of yourself, okay? I feel like you're moving into a place where you're able to observe your responses to things, to your natural response to conflict, how you relate to other people. I do feel like for another group of you, this is going to be people that you surround yourself with. I feel like you're going to be seeing them in a different light, or more clearly, you're going to be noticing things that you didn't notice before. There's something about an attention to detail here that feels very important. Now, Death, again, Scorpio energy. This is the death, the ending of something so that new life can emerge from it. And I keep getting this feeling, because see all this like smoke here? And then there's like all this foggy smoke behind the Queen of Swords. I do feel like something is going to be illuminated for you. And I feel like it's a beautiful thing, because I feel like from it is going to, it's either habits that on your part that you're going to put an end to, or it's going to be people around you. You're like, oh, their vibration is, you know, sometimes when we ascend in a vibrational context, people in our life fall away. And I'm hearing to go ahead and let that happen, right? It's okay. It's not always, it doesn't always have to be all like Sturm und Drang and like super dramatic, you know, but I do feel like there is a cutting away of elements of either aspects of yourself that are outdated or outgrown, and or the people around you. And sometimes one can lead to the other, right? Yeah. Yep. That's what it feels like. You might even hear something, or I feel like it's hearing and seeing, right? Let's get a clarifier for the Empress. Okay. We got the Five of Wands here. So the Five of Wands is very much about competition and maximum amount of effort. Okay. So for a group of you guys, I feel like this has to do with the workplace. Okay. If not, then it's like a group of people that are around you, family, group of friends, like I said, coworkers, whatever have you. Okay. I feel like especially with the shoe dropping here, I feel like there's an aspect here of something that looks good on paper, or I'm just, for the sake of clarity and like a comprehensive storyline, I'm going to go with work. But this really will be different things for different people because it's general and such. But let's look at this in a work context. Let's say this is a job that pays very well, or it's conveniently located to your house, where it's low travel time. There's something about it that's very appealing, or it requires very little on your part. You can kind of go in there and just click around and coast through your day and make, there are jobs like that, right? But there's something to it that is going to be illuminated for you that is like, okay, well, it has all these wonderful things and it looks really good and it's worked for me up into this point, but I'm noticing that when I leave this job at the end of the day, I feel really drained, or I feel like I have energies on me that are not my own, or there's something about it. There's this like divide between how something appears and how it really is. Okay? Let's get a clarifier for the Queen of Swords. Yeah, okay, this is exactly what I was talking about. So with the Three of Cups, this is friendship. Three of Cups is friendship, reunion, good times, celebration. It is clarifying the Queen of Swords. Remember when I said that there are going to be people around you and or aspects of yourself that you feel the need to cut away because it has no place in the vibration that you're moving into or the life that you want in front of you? I do feel like for some of you guys, this is a removal and a letting, an allowance of death so that rebirth can happen. I feel like this has a lot to do with your friendship group, could be family members as well, and or aspects of yourself. But I do feel like largely, sometimes when aspects of ourself are revealed, it can greater highlight the people around us and how they may not be benefiting us in our road forward. Please take notice if you hang out with people, but be an observer about it, be an air sign about it, be a Queen of Swords about it. Be willing to cut loose what's no longer working as Cancerians, as a water sign, as the sign of home and hearth. You guys have huge hearts, and it can be difficult, no shade, I say this with complete love. Most of my family members are Cancers. I know a little bit about this. It could be because you guys put your whole heart into your relationship, so it can be difficult to release and let go when they've served their purpose or run their course. But you're being called to do that right now, okay? All right. Let's get a clarifier for death. The Hermit. Beautiful Virgo energy here. This is making beautiful sense. So the Hermit is about going alone, being alone, going inside of oneself to reach that point of illumination and clarity. Remember when I said letting things fall away, letting things drop away from your given circumstances, your friend group, your family group, your work group, whatever that is for you, so that new life and new energy can emerge. We're not here on this earth plane to remain stagnant in the same place. We can have friends, family, whatever have you, that are with us for the long term, but it's not everybody. Remember, friends are for a reason or a season, right? And I really feel like you're being asked to kind of clean house a bit and really go inside to do so. I feel like you have people around you or work bosses around you, something in your given circumstances that are just you're no longer a vibrational match to, and you're going to start to really feel that. Okay? I'm also getting a message for you guys, and the only way to really discern that is really go with that. I mean, you have death clarified by the Hermit. Do you notice how she's blowing this candle out and the fire that's here? The illumination is going to come with spending time on your own. The Hermit is the card of the empath as well with this Virgo energy, the empath. And I've been feeling this for you guys. I do feel like a lot of you are empaths. If you're an empath, it means that you feel others' feelings as your own. And sometimes the best thing to do is just, and I did feel like a group of you were taking other people's energies home with you at the end of the day, which means that a lot of you, it's about protecting your energy, grounding yourself, wearing hematite or black onyx, any kind of black stone to keep with or on your person, to keep others' energies from your own. Taking a salt bath when you get home. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're bringing home other energy to home that isn't yours. And empaths are very much that can happen with, okay? And they got to take precaution around it. You guys are deep feelers, really, super beautifully sensitive, right? I'm hearing to really be the Queen of Swords and SOS your own ship here. Changes are being asked of you, and I feel like resisting them is only going to lead to this Five of Wands competition, struggle, and, even maybe a little bit of drama, I'm sorry to say. Okay? With this Death and this Hermit, it's time to do you, go on your own, separate your energy from those around you so that you can really clearly see, determine, and define who and what is going to work for you moving forward in alignment and with accordance with what you desire. Because remember, we are who we hang out with. That's it. I feel like that's something that's the whole point of this. You are who you hang out with. Okay? Let's get an oracle from the Cancers. I'm also hearing what is done in the dark will come to light, okay? I'm not trying to freak you guys out. I feel bad a little bit. This is what is coming forward, okay? All right, let's get an oracle for you guys. Archangel Oracle. Here we go. This is exactly beautiful. Gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. You cannot open your arms to receive if your arms are full of old energy, past energy, energy that no longer works for you. I feel like this is the beautiful ribbon or frosting, right? And when I was talking about that, as ingredients earlier, it's like that missing ingredient, or what here does not belong with this other thing. I feel like that's what it is. And you're tapping into your own discernment, your intuition, this hermit and death energy to determine what that missing link is. What is no longer working, or what do you need more of that is going to work for you? How do you become a vibrational match to what it is you desire? Right? Look at what doesn't match. If you have a pile full of apples, look for the apricot. It's really specific, but that's what I'm getting for you guys. And I'm getting that as things fall away and are removed from your path and energy, whether that be people or places or things, then new enters. And that's what this is saying here. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. Remember, you can't receive if your arms are already full of old energy that no longer serves you. Period. Okay? All right, my beautiful Cancers. This was a bit intense, but I really hope that, hey, we all have our intense rounds, okay? I really hope that this helped and was, resonated. If so, please let me know in the comments below. And just thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching. And as always, just thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.